kitchen. And on a supposedly unlucky day of the year, which just goes to show how stupid superstition is. Dad has done an amazing job. The kitchen looks just like the IKEA website. He's even managed to get the cupboards straight against the wonky west wall. I've spent the morning twirling around the lovely rot-free kitchen cupboards with Daisy in my arms. I am so grateful. It is ridiculous. It's like Mum says about Mr. Lau's Chinese. You only know stuff is good because you've had it bad. Saturday, 14th of October. Laura's in labour. It's definitely real labour because she stopped saying please and thank you. Mum and I are going up to London in a minute and Dad will stay with Daisy. I'll drive because Mum can't be trusted in an emergency. She's erratic at the best of times, often treating traffic lights and zebra crossings as suggestions. I phoned Alex to tell him the news. It seemed like the right thing to do, even though we haven't spoken for a while. We had a formal sort of phone call, during which Alex told me he couldn't come to Zach's house because women often take their clothes off during labour. Zachary will message when my nephew arrives, said Alex. How do you know it's a boy? I asked. Tradition, said Alex. In our family, we always have boys first. When Zach is ready and the dust has settled, he'll book me in for a visit. Typical Dalton, so bloody formal. I'm well rid of all that. It may work for Laura, but not for me. Sunday, 15th of October. Still at hospital, waiting for Laura to give birth. Pity Laura's home birth plans fell through, but I suppose it wasn't meant to be. When we arrived in Bloomsbury yesterday, Laura had turned Zach's wooden-floored living room into a magical birthing cave. There was an aroma lamp blowing out clouds of lavender steam and twinkling candles on every surface. Laura's contractions had slowed down when we arrived, so everything felt very calm. We were welcomed between contractions. Laura even offered us herbal tea. Zach looked at her fondly and said, I'll make the tea, darling. You're doing all the hard work. Mum pulled out a Bell's whiskey bottle and said, anyone fancy a splash of this? I gave Mum a long lecture about pregnancy and alcohol. What about Bailey's then? Said Mum, rummaging in her shopping bag. Laura can't have any alcohol, I said. She's pregnant. You're all being so bloody precious, Mum argued. I'm telling you, we'll be glad of this when things kick off. Kick off? Said Laura, looking confused. But things have already kicked off. Mum and I exchanged glances. It's going to get worse, love, said Mum matter-of-factly. This is just the start. Pace yourself. You could still be going tomorrow, or even the day after if you're really unlucky. I realised that my niece or nephew could be born on my birthday. How exciting! The baby will be here today, Laura insisted. Things are really full on. You probably don't realise because I'm doing hypnobirthing exercises. Mum and I exchanged more glances. Maybe we should get the birthing pool ready, Zach suggested. An hour later, he was still blowing air into the giant inflatable pool. Darling, said Laura, is it nearly ready? I'm getting quite uncomfortable. Zach said, Apologies, I should have thought about a pump. Why didn't you think to blow it up earlier? Laura snapped. It's taking blimmin' hours. Mum and I both gasped in shock. Laura nearly swearing. Give it here, let me have a try, said Mum, grabbing the valve. She huffed and puffed and delivered great lungfuls of air. But after another half hour, the birthing pool still looked like a sad, week-old party balloon. I had a go, but did little better. I think it's getting bigger, said Zach. Just fill it with water, Laura shouted. That could take rather a while too, Zach admitted. How long? Asked Laura through gritted teeth. Zach scanned the birthing pool instructions and said, 30 minutes or more. It